Can matter change form? Vocabulary words. Evaporation, changing from a liquid to a gas when the liquid is left open to air. Condensation, changing from a gas to a liquid. Water can become a solid. During the summer, it is not unusual to fill an ice tray with water and put it in the freezer to make ice cubes. The temperature in the freezer is usually at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 17 degrees Celsius. This temperature is below the freezing point of water. When the ice cube tray is placed in the freezer, the water loses its heat and changes to ice. The water now becomes a solid. The shape of the water now takes the shape of the ice cube tray. Ice is a solid. When liquids lose enough of their heat, they can become a solid. When this happens, it is called freezing. Ice can become a liquid. Just as liquids can become solids, solids can become liquids. In the summertime, if you take out the ice cubes from the freezer, you will observe that they do not remain ice cubes forever. The warm air temperatures will cause the ice cubes to gain heat. As the ice cubes gain heat, they will melt. As the ice cubes are melting, they are returning back to the liquid phase. This process is called melting. This is how a solid can become a liquid. Liquids can become gases. It is time for dinner. Take a pot and fill it with water. Place it on your stovetop. Turn on the dial. Heat the pot until the water inside it boils. As the water prepares to boil, you will notice bubbles coming up from the bottom of the pot. When the water begins to boil, steam will rise from the water. The water is evaporating. Water that is evaporating is called steam or water vapor. Evaporation is the method that liquids take to become a gas. The water in the pot could continue to boil until each drop has evaporated into the air. Evaporation takes place when molecules of water escape from the liquid into the air. Liquids can evaporate when they are exposed to the air or high heat. Gases can become liquids. On a warm summer day, take a glass of iced tea outside. Sit down and relax. After some time, you might notice that there are water droplets on the outside of your glass. When a gas cools and turns to a liquid, this is called condensation. Condensation is when a gas becomes a liquid. Another example of this can be shown if you take a bowl of ice and hold it carefully over a pot of boiling water. Heat from the stove made the water turn to water vapor. As it hits the bowl of ice, it is cooled again and turns back into water droplets. Changing a gas to a liquid is called condensation. What you learned: liquids change to a solid when they lose heat. Solids change to a liquid by gaining heat. When a liquid boils, it changes to a gas. A liquid can change to a gas by evaporation. A gas can change to a liquid by condensation.